Hi, hello. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. It's been a crazy weekend. I'm sunburned, if you can't tell. I've had all kinds of fun times outside this weekend. So we had the celebration of life for Bruce's parents. We lost both of them last year, and because of COVID, we really couldn't do anything for them. And they are absolutely phenomenally wonderful people. And so his family put together this huge celebration of life for yesterday. And we had over 300 people come and eat and hang out and dance and just share memories and bring pictures. And it was cool. It was a really cool day. I see some of you guys jumping on. Hello. So it was an absolutely amazing day yesterday. It was sad at times because we did have his dad's military rights finally done, and we were unable to do that too. So you're catching me on natural tonight, just to let you know. It has been a long weekend. So late night last night, obviously with 300 people. And then this morning up early, off to the grocery store to get all my food that I needed for the week. And then back out to the farm to help clean up, fold up tables, pack up all the food that was left over, and clean the hay shed out so the hay can go back in. I mean, we were busy. We were busy all day long. And then got home, had to mow lawn. I mean, it was crazy. So I got home and I mowed lawn, and of course it's dry and nasty here in Wisconsin right now. So I was covered with dirt, head to toe. So I came done mowing, jumped in the shower, and this is how I've been ever since a couple of hours ago. So I finished making my lunch for tomorrow and my breakfast, and got some prizes picked out. If you guys are here, let me know. Are you psyched about doing your very own giveaway tonight? Because I'm excited about some of the choices I have. Have a nice big envelope here that's going to go out to someone. So make sure you are tagging your team members and you are getting them on here with us tonight, because we have lots going on. Want to know how your weekend has been going? Tell me how your weekend was. Did you have a great highlight of your weekend? What did you do? Did you have some family time? Maybe you had a show. I'm just curious to know how your weekend was. So ours was a little crazy. So I'm excited. I have a show next weekend. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just, this year has just been unbelievably busy with weddings, and I mean, just so many different things happening. So it's been fun, though. I don't have a complaint on earth right now. It's been a lot of fun. So I would love to know what your guys' highlights were. What did you do this weekend? I'm going to go ahead and let's do our first choice. You guys can choose between these two. So I picked out 2 flexi clips. And so I want to give you a choice. So we have one of them was a stylist exclusive and is no longer available. It's my favorite because it's named after me. This was a stylist exclusive. This is Wendy. This is size extra small. So wanted to give you a choice on that one. This is Wendy, or you can have my other favorite, Turquoise Tranquility. So yeah, how fun is that? So your first choice, both size extra small. You get a choice of Wendy or Turquoise Tranquility. So please enter your choices now. Let me know which one you would love to have. And then I will count them up. I don't know if Jessica's on. I see Nicole's on. Jessica usually counts for me. So we'll go ahead here. We don't have a whole lot of visitors tonight. So or a whole lot of watchers. And I know if your weekend's been like my weekend, it's just been nuts. So what we're going to do too is I'm going to give everybody a chance to watch the replay on this. And then I will go through and count everything up tomorrow because it's end of summer, fall's coming. So I think people are scrambling to like get things done, take that last camping trip, do some of those fun things that you can do with your family outside before, because I don't know about you, but in Wisconsin, it's going to start getting chilly here. So it's going to start getting cold. So once again, you've got your choice between Wendy and then Turquoise Tranquility. So pretty. Hi, Carol. Carol's joining us. Elizabeth's here. I'm super late. No, you're not. You're like 8 minutes late. I was 2 minutes late. So you're only 6 minutes late. Nobody's ever late for our team meetings. So please don't ever feel that way. I certainly understand life happens. And so you get unexpected visitors stopping by, stuff happens. And it's just one of those things, but it's also, it's nice. It's nice to be able to not be here and know that you can come back and watch a little bit later if you want to. So that's always a possibility. But this one tonight with this giveaway, we're going to go ahead and, like I said, I will check the replays after tomorrow. And then I'll go ahead and count up what people choose for their drawing, because we have a couple of really cool things tonight. So I'm going to share those with you. Monday night, tomorrow night, our free Lily Rose University training is with the fabulous Shannon Farabee. So make sure that you join her. Doesn't matter if you are brand new, if you are old. I don't hate if you're seasoned. I'll say seasoned, not old, but seasoned. Let's talk about seasoned. So if you've been around a while, Shannon's trainings are always amazing because she knows everything. So she knows like 99.99999%. And the thing that I love about going to these trainings is that because, there's always new people that attend. And I love the fact that they ask questions. Vintage is a good word. That's a good word. That's what we used to describe my wedding dress when Bruce asked me what my new wedding dress looks like. Because I did pick out a brand new wedding dress. They took my other one back. And I picked out something completely different. So, but I looked at it and it looked vintage to me. So that was kind of the word that we thought of. It's funny that you say that. But there's so much going on with, like I said, fall's coming. And right now, the more you plan ahead, the more you reach out to your customers, the more that you start to kind of rekindle your relationship. A lot of times, our businesses go in seasons. So summertime, we always try and stay connected with our customers, but we all know that in the middle of November and December, we probably connect with our customers a little bit more than what we do in the middle of June, July, things like that. So that's what you want to remember, is what season of business you're moving into, because you want to start to reconnect with some of those customers. You want to reconnect and let them know that, we've got some great things coming this fall. Would you mind if I reached out to you when new releases come out? Would you, start thinking ahead. Think ahead of fall releases. Historically, we always have them, and we have releases of every month. Obviously, we have the Flexi of the month. We have some fun things. So now would be a cool time to craft some type of project broadcast, a PD broadcast message, an email, a newsletter, a post in your VIP group, something of that nature. Now would be a great time to craft something together and just say, hey, hi, this is Nicole. I just wanted to reach out to you because we are embarking on the fall season, and fall is like y'all, right? Happy fall, y'all, because it's coming, and fall is always plumb full of stuff. It's always plumb full of surprises, always plumb full of goodness. You can give your customer choices. You can let them know that, they can connect with you. They can choose. They can ask you, what, I want you to just contact me on Black Friday, or just contact me when something new comes out. But just be prepared. So if you don't utilize Amy, then make sure that you go in your back office and you look over your customer list, and you know who to get in touch with, and the people that want to know about sales and specials. If you're doing shows actively right now, ask those people when they're checking out. Let them know that you have, more coming. They're already excited about the product, right? Because they're buying something from you. And maybe they're familiar with Lily Rose already. Maybe they're brand new to Lily Rose, never seen it before ever, and they're psyched. right? They're super excited. They're like, oh my gosh, I love this product. This is great. This is when they check out, you want to ask them, I have sales and specials that come along every month. Would you like me to contact you when that happens? At that point, that's when they're like, yes, 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 yes. Because you're striking while the iron's hot. They're excited to know about new products. And when that happens, they're psyched. They're totally psyched about it. So they want to know all about it. And that's what you want to make sure that you touch base with them. I'm going to turn my volume up a little. I just realized that was really low. But that's when you want to touch base with them and let them know, you know what, the fall season's coming. We have some great things coming our way. And it's important to remember that when you ask them what form of communication works best for them. Ask them if texting works best. Ask them if email works best. If you write out a receipt at your show, just put a little note on there for yourself. If you're not fluent with Amy, entering all of that stuff while you're standing there talking and you have to give it some thought, write it all on your receipt, your white sheet. And yes, you're going to have to put it in when you get home, but I've done it. A lot of people have done it. I still do it. If I have a busy show, I don't have time to dump everybody into Amy while I'm standing there. I just don't have time. So I like to, when I do my white sheets, I'll always put a note on there, prefers texting, or I think the white sheets have a box or something on them. Let me see if I have one in here. But some of them have the boxes that will say email, text, whatever, and put a note on there. Bought this as a gift or something of that nature. Start thinking outside the box. Start thinking about fall and start thinking about offering gift wrapped product to your customers. Start combing the Dollar Tree stores for gift boxes, for cutesy tissue paper, for ribbons, bows, all the cutesy stuff that you can do. And you can charge an extra $1 or $2 to cover your expenses on a product, because customers will pay to receive something from you that's already wrapped. They love, love, love that. If you offer that to them and you have some inventory at home and you need to move it, it's amazing what having a little box and some fancy tissue paper and you just wrap a hairband in there, maybe leave part of it hanging out to the side, so they can see it, but then grab a picture of that, put that in your VIP group, and you can be like, hey, I have Hues of Blues, or Colors on Parade headband available, and you just decorate it beautifully. And it's so crazy to me because some people can look at that hairband over and over and over and over when they look online or when they're shopping. And then all of a sudden you present it in a different fashion and boom, they're like, yep, I'll take it. Just like that. So think about that. Start thinking about October and November and the people that are going to be last minute shopping. So when you're out, start combing the Dollar Tree. Start looking for cool, cutesy boxes. The Christmas boxes, the one here by me doesn't have the Christmas boxes yet, but I did pick up some smaller size boxes that hold flexi clips. They do also sell, and I can't remember which stylist did it last year, but she purchased the clear Christmas ornaments. They were clear, and then she filled them with tissue paper and then put like a flexi clip in the front and sold them like that as a gift. She sold them at shows like that, and they sold out like crazy. People just loved it, and it was simple. It was super simple, nothing crafty. You don't have to be. I'm not crafty, so I love things that make me look crafty because I'm not a crafty person. Are you crafty? I'm not. So when you have something like that, it's very helpful to show them something, and they're like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Yes, I'll pay $2 more. So typically, I charge for the product. I let them know that the gift wrapping is a certain price. And then also they pay shipping and tax just like normal. So let's move on. I'm going to do another drawing with you guys. And you know that I'm a journal freak, right? So I have 2 journal books. One of which I think is super cute because it says I'm very busy. Because this is what I am all the time. Very, very busy. So I have this one actually that I carry in my purse. So this is my personal one. I threw all my ideas in here for now. And the other one I have, which is another super fave of mine, and I do have 2 of them, but I'm keeping one for myself because I want to use it next, is Be a Dreamer. So you either need to tell me if you want I'm very busy or if you want be a dreamer. So let me know which journal you would like. Go ahead and vote. And again, I'm going to leave this open tonight until tomorrow when people are able to get on and watch replays and things like that. I totally recognize what time of year it is. Can you tell? I can absolutely tell. So if you prepare now, you're going to fall into success. It's just, I've learned so much in the last, I'm coming up on, oh wow, 6 years in Lila Rose in October 13th, 15th, October 13th. 13th or 15th, one of those days is my Lilaversary, and it will be 6 years for me that I've done this. And if you don't know me well, I joined for the discount because obviously I have hair. I wear lots and lots of stuff in my hair. I've always worn stuff in my hair. I joined because I wanted a discount and I liked the products. And I had no direct sales experience. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't read my manual. I was like the poster child for what not to do in direct sales. But, the more I got to know the company, the more I got to know the people, the more I realized that there's no cattiness in this business. We have so many women in this industry, and everybody just loves on each other. And it's one of my favorite things about Lila Rose because I feel like it separates us from other companies because we just want to purely see each other succeed. And so that's why tonight I'm here explaining to you, where I've failed in the fall, what I've done, what I've seen, and where I failed is I wasn't prepared. And all of a sudden, because here's what happens. It's September. So you're going along, and then it's October and you're going along. All of a sudden November hits and home office is giving us specials and sales and new products and new packaging and all of these things, right? And then you're like, oh my gosh, then you're in panic mode. But on top of your business, you also have holiday shopping. You have to buy food. You have company coming for Thanksgiving. You have all these amazing things happening around you. But at the same time, you have your business to run as well. And and it's not sadly, I shouldn't say it's not sadly, but that kind of takes a back seat because it has to, because you have to take care of your family. So that's why I'm here tonight sharing with you about planning ahead. So plan ahead, craft your letter, craft your newsletter, craft your text message, your email, whatever it is. Let your customers know that, hey, fall is coming. And, and some of them will get that and be like, I know it's coming. I know. Some of them are going to be like, oh, so you guys have different things in the fall? Absolutely we do. Absolutely we do. Do I know anything that you don't know? Absolutely not. Here's what I do know. Historically, there's always fun stuff that happens in the fall in Lila Rose. There's always a plan. There's always something. So plan for it. Even if you don't know what it is, you can still plan for it. You can still go through your customer list. You can reach out to your customers. You can send them a message through PP Broadcast or through email or whatever platform you use and just say hi. Just say, hey, I wanted to touch base and say hi to you. I'm so excited about the fall season and some of our new releases. Give them a little taste of what you did this summer or what you're looking forward to in fall. Make it personal to them so you're not being salesy and you're not just like, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I want to sell you some stuff. That kind of stuff turns people off. I just got a message from someone trying to sell me something. I think it was yesterday. And I opened it up and I was like, hey, girl. And so excited for the fall season. Pumpkin spice is my thing. And blah, blah, blah. This is going on sale tomorrow. Are you interested? So the first thing I did is I scrolled up because I didn't even know who this person was. I scrolled up and there was no conversation between the two of us ever. And I'm like, okay. So I used to be like super sleuth And I would be like, how do I know this person? How do I know this person? Now I don't do that anymore, because if you have a relationship with me, I'm going to know who you are. If you are my pink zebra lady, I'm going to know who you are. If you are my pampered chef lady, I'm going to know who you are. I mean, I try and listen to me, I try and spread the love amongst all of my friends, because I have more than one person that sells pampered chef that I just love and that I love to support. So yeah, I spread it around a little bit. Or Tastefully Simple. It's another favorite product of mine. And I have a few ladies that I purchase from on a regular basis, and I skip around because I just do. I want to support my friends. I want to help them. I have my base people, obviously. But yeah, I love to support them. And when Christmas time comes around, they're the ones I shop for. And I will give you a prime example of how you can market yourself and Lila Rose to people. So, case in point, last year, I purchased, Bruce has 3 sisters and 2 brothers, all have either girlfriends or spouses or whatever. So last year I purchased all of them some pink zebra. I bought 7 sets of pink zebra. So sorry, I can't do math today. Isn't that terrible? And I bought one for myself. That's what it was. It's so important because I bought them their Christmas trees that Pink Zebra created, and you buy their spray and it has the pine scent, and you spray it with the pine, and then you just set it out. And then every once in a while you go by and you spritz it again and do all these things. I bought everybody one of those sets for Christmas last year, right? So easy peasy for me, because I only had one thing. I knew what everybody was getting, because typically we don't buy for each other. That's the rule. But it was like, these are so cute, I can't get over it. So this weekend, as I'm with everybody, everybody's asking me, how do I get some more of that pine stuff? How do I get that pine stuff? What do I do with it? Can I put it on my pillow? Can I put it? They're soaks, they're called. They're like, is there other stuff you can spray it on? And so I sent them all my girlfriend Krista's link, and I was like, go shop, go find some fun stuff. There's great things in there. But also now I have ideas. I have ideas of, what to get them for Christmas this year. They love PZ. They're hooked on all the soaps. They love the soaps. Same with Tastefully Simple. My son is an amazing, amazing chef. He's a chef. I call him a chef. He cooks wonderful food. He makes great food. So every year, I spend a couple $100 with Pampered Chef. I spend a couple $100 with Tastefully Simple, and I give him, like last year, or the year before, I bought him a whole set of really nice cutlery knives for Christmas. And I got them all through, my Pampered Chef lady. So I do all of those things, and I do that to support my friends because I want to help them. They all have bills to pay. They all have families to support. And honestly, if I have some friends that are, I've got 2 or 3 ladies that I buy the same product from, they all have the same bills to pay, and they work their businesses strong, and they follow up, and they do really wonderful things. And so I always make sure that, I do spread the love. If I'm invited to a party of someone that's not my rep, I still shop from there, to help out someone that invites me. So there's just a lot of things that you can look at. If you look at how other people market their businesses, you can do the same with your Lila Rose, and you can let them know that, hey, fall's coming. Let them know what you're doing with your time this summer, what your favorite thing about fall is, whatever you like to do. It's fun to reach out to people and to be very personal with them too. So, and they enjoy it. They like it when you ask them a question, have you picked your pumpkins yet? Have you done this? Have you done that? And those things are important too. Nicole said, I tend to find one consultant and be loyal to that person. So yeah, I try to do that as well. I get invited to a lot of parties, unfortunately, all the time, and it's never with the same consultant. So it's hard. And I have some very good friends that all sell similar things. And so, I do love to be loyal to one person. I tend to migrate towards obviously the people that follow up with me, the people that check in on my order, the people that want to know, hey, are you happy with this? Or can I have your opinion on this? You know, things like that. So there is something to be said for loyalty, and it's very, very important. But again, if I am invited to a party and, you know, obviously it's not my consultant that's hosting the party, I still shop there. So I like to support my friends when they offer things like that. So don't forget, tomorrow night is Lila Rose University training. So that's with Shannon Farabee. Next Monday night, I will be doing the training on the 27th. And that'll be all about team building. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So raise your hand if y'all saw the big, giant, beautiful, beautiful purple iridescent Team Wild Roses thermal cups. Did you guys see those? Did you see the picture that I posted on our team page? Oh my gosh, you have to see those and you have to get yourself one. So the way that you can earn one in September is by enrolling a new stylist on your team. And then also she needs to host her grand opening within 30 days of the day she enrolls. So the way that you need to do this is when you enroll somebody, you need to private message me. And you need to let me know that you've obviously enrolled someone new, which I see in the back office, but please private message me. And then I need to know when her party is hosted, you know, when she does her launch, because she wants to do her launch. Rebecca has them in her hands. Rebecca's neighbor made them for me because they're so pretty. But she'll need to do her launch within 30 days. So we need to get that taken care of and done and hosted. So that's how you can earn one of those cups in the month of September, only in September. So we have 10 days left? What is today? Today's the 19th, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got time. We have time. And you know what? We have our kit. Again, I had a conversation with a stylist today because she's like, I'm going to wait till it goes on sale and then I'll reach out. Our kit is always on sale. It truly is. It's always on sale. It's always on special. I mean, $89 for $300 worth of inventory is insane. It's absolutely insane. So I always tell people that, you know, because a lot of times they're like, well, I don't really want to reach out until it's on special. It's always a special, and you always have reason to reach out to people and to support them. But let them know that it's only $89. You know, if you want to, you can tell them it used to be $125. If that helps you feel like you have something to offer them, you can tell them it used to be $125 and now it's $89. You know, you can tell them those things, and if that's what you need to have. Otherwise, I mean, the important thing too, you need to remember is that kit, it's always on sale. That $89 is cheaper than cheap. I mean, it's really like a steal. And I think that's why so many people jump at it and then they join and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is awesome. I need to do this. So let's do our last choice for the night. So I have a Lila Strong t-shirt to give away, or a reverse banner that you can hang behind you when you go live. So it's the same as the one behind me, but it's not tall like this. It's cloth like this one. So this one. So you have this. You can have the reverse banner or the Lila Strong t-shirt. So you need to vote and let me know which one you would like to have me put into our fancy little purple envelope. So let's do that. Let's get rolling. I love the reverse banner too. It's nice to have. This is mine. So the one you're going to get will be in a bag and it's brand new, but I don't want to open it. Candy says t-shirt, t-shirt. Krista says t-shirt, t-shirt. For reals. Tammy's asking for the banner. So again, I'm going to let this go until tomorrow so people have a chance to watch replays, because I understand it's end of summer and it's nuts, right? So when I do that, I'm going to shut commenting off on this live so that I have time to go in and count and do all of those fun things. So don't forget to, so new stylist Q&A, the team enrollment challenge. So Rebecca Behrens and her team has challenged the wild roses to get rolling and get moving with some really fun ideas. So we have those cups, they're available. So you just need to let me know when you enroll a new stylist and when she hosts her grand opening, and that cup is yours. So very excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Also, too, I wanted to, again, just reiterate to you guys about planning ahead. Nicole says shirts. Look at all the shirts. Dang. Plan ahead because it will help your mindset for fall. The last thing that you want to do in fall is all of a sudden find out that there's this tremendous, awesome special or an awesome product that's coming out that none of us knew about. Then you're like panicking, like, oh my gosh, I have to put this in my VIP group. Well, if you haven't been active in your VIP group for 2 weeks, you're going to dump that in there, and then you're going to just sit there and wait until somebody sees it. You have to keep active. If you're not active in there now, make a calendar, go in there and set some graphics, get stuff scheduled so that you have activity happening in there. Comment with your guests, tag your guests, say hi, sorry I've been out, things like that, because now is the time that you need to start doing these things. If you haven't been doing it consistently, now is the time, because in November, when all the cool stuff happens, you want everybody's eyes on you. Like, that's what you want. That's what you want to have. And so being consistent now, they're going to be there for you in October or in November. Those are the things you want to remember. You have to remember to be consistent. And especially, like, I'm so guilty of this right now because of the last 2 months that I have been through with weddings and parties. And I mean, it's just, there's been a lot of family stuff. There's been lots of stuff happening. And so we have been just gone like every weekend. We're gone doing stuff. And so I've been consistent as I could be, but I need to beef it up too. I need to get on it. And so that's on my calendar for tomorrow. I mean, I have got to get on it, and I have to be more consistent in my own group. So that's something that I am going to be working on myself, because honestly, if, think of it this way, if you have a good friend and she never comes over and she never stops by, and then all of a sudden she rings your doorbell, you go to the door, you open it, and she goes, "Is this not the coolest mug ever? Would you like to buy one? Here." And then she tries to sell you a coffee mug. You don't say hi. You don't say, "How was your summer?" You don't say, "What's your favorite thing about fall?" You don't, I didn't invite you in. You have to think of it that way. And when you put it in that kind of perspective, then you understand how it feels when somebody just messages you out of the blue, like I got yesterday, and says, "Oh, hey girl, blah, 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 blah." And I'm just like, and I scrolled up and I'm like, there's been no conversation with this chick. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she came from. I think it was Kim Calder had a really cute post on social media about how she would support her direct sales friends, but she does not respond to cold messages. And there was something else on there too. But yeah, it turns you off. It turns you off in a big way. So just remember that when you're working on building your relationships with people, and you're kind of, working on getting to know all your customers, and you may have to get to know like your VIP group. And you might have to work extra hard to get your group more active than what it is right now. And just remember that. So you have to work a little bit extra hard to do that too. And make sure that when you are on social media, you're doing your part. You have to comment. You have to do your part to build those relationships as well, because when it's going to count is going to be at the end of the year, when all these great specials are coming out and your algorithm is boosted, things are moving, everything's great. You want to make sure that you're moving in that right direction for what we're going to find in the fall. So lots of good things coming our way. I think that was all I had. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Oh, I got a cold message today. Drives me crazy. No clue who she was. Yeah, me neither. And I get invited to groups, which is really strange, all the time. All the time. I think that was all I had. Oh, don't forget the Flexi Sport. You can get that this month if your PV is 450. And I did look before we went live, and there's a couple that are super, super close. So, and we still have time. We're having a great month. September's been amazing. So we still have time. You've still got time to make it. You also have time to enroll somebody and get one of those awesome, awesome purple cups. So have a great night, everybody. I will talk to you again soon. And let me know how your weekend went. Bye.